Hello, everyone. Dr. Decarb here with your BEPS Portal introduction. If you're looking for your covered building, the first place to start is the covered buildings map. You can find this in the written text sections and also in our resource section at the bottom of the page. Click on this map. It'll open in a new tab. And when you get here, you'll be able to search for your building by zooming around if you want to, or by using the search function in the upper right-hand corner of the page. Enter your address, just like Google Maps. It will zoom right in to where your building is. Here you can see your building. If it's highlighted in blue, we think it's a covered building. You can click on that building and get the key information you need. Most importantly, your UBID. You're going to want to copy and paste this and enter it into Portfolio Manager for benchmarking purposes. If your building isn't listed, you won't see it highlighted, and we'll talk about that in a moment. You see all this information here on the page about the square footage, the address, and the property type. If that's incorrect, that's okay. When you benchmark in Portfolio Manager, you'll provide the correct information, and we'll update our records in the coming months. So say your building's not listed, or you need to submit an exemption request for this building. Now you're going to need to go to our BEPS portal. This is where you communicate with MDE about your building. Now you're in the BEPS portal. If your building was not listed in the map, but it meets the definition of a covered building, you're required to benchmark and request a UBID. Click on the Request a UBID section at the top of the page. From there, it'll take you to a form where you can provide the key information about your building and include information such as the latitude and longitude. We have directions on how to find this on Google Maps, and it will help us ensure that we get your building placed in the right spot when we populate our map. Fill out the form, submit it. The department will generate a UBID. It's going to take us a little time to do this, so in the meantime, you can start benchmarking in Portfolio Manager. We've got a whole guide on benchmarking in the Getting Started page, so feel free to go and read that when you're done with this video. If instead you are looking for an exemption request for your building or a campus compliance request, or your building uses district energy, you're going to go back to the main home screen. You're going to, again, search for your building. You can do this by entering the address. Enter the number, the street, skip the suffix. That often doesn't work very well. And your building will likely show up. If it doesn't, though, you can also search by the UBID that you found in the map page. Enter it in the leftmost column, click enter. Your building will show up. Now that you've found your building record, you can click on the blue clipboard icon on the left side of the screen. This will pop up your building's dashboard. Here's where you'll find out more about additional forms you might have already submitted, but also you can add a new form in the top right corner. Click that green button. You'll find all the different form categories. Navigate to the one that you need. In this example, let's submit an exemption request. So say I want to submit a historic exemption request. I go to that category, I open it up, and I'm going to click on the historic exemption form. It'll bring up the form. Fill out the form with all the required information. The department will thoroughly review your request and provide you a determination. Again, thank you for your patience while we work through all the requests. And with that, happy benchmarking. We hope you found this information and this video helpful.